Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And tell everybody how they can contact the show right there, 706-889-9700. There's our email address. And there's all the social media ways you can follow the show. A couple programming notes. Tomorrow, we will be live at the Gilmer County Library. I can't wait for that. We're going to be doing the full 2-hour show. I'll be doing my opening 30-minute monologue on Thursdays as I do. And then it'll be time for Carla's Corner, Tax Tips with Beth Bennett, live over there at the library. And then Firewise, do you realize Smokey the Bear is 75 years old? And we're going to be doing a segment on that. So that's going to be at the Gilmer County Library tomorrow, and then Friday we'll be at Circuit World in Blue Ridge. We'll be there at Blue Ridge, and we'll have the regulars. We'll have the regulars. Ask the Doc with Dr. William Whaley and the All-Star Political Panel, and then North Georgia Senior Living with Jesse Barton of Cameron Hall, and then after that the Pet of the Week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. Next up, Josh helping remind me, we have so many things we want to go over. Also, tomorrow, right after my show at 10 o'clock, the Freedom Zone, don't miss the Freedom Zone with Candace, The Truth Set Free. That's every Thursday at 10 a.m., so that's happening tomorrow. Bam! Wow, a lot going on. Now, that being said, let's get into... Now, first of all, thank you out there. You are the research team. Let me just give a little plug. You are the research team out there. You send great information, okay? You really do. Today, Wednesday, we don't have any Wednesday night meetings usually, so I like to return emails throughout the week on Wednesday afternoon, and it's a reading afternoon. Hopefully on Wednesday afternoons I get an opportunity to catch up on some of the things in the research you send, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I got a couple must-read articles on the list for this afternoon. But as I tell you, we only have, it's already 9 o'clock. We only have 2 hours, okay? We do 2 hours here. All we could do is just break the surface, scratch the surface on some things. The President of the United States has tweeted out, okay, now I understand the media has gone bonkers. We'll use bonkers, okay, so we can minimize the bad words, over redacted. Jerry Nadler is ready to, he has a subpoena ready for the unredacted report. Now, what the Democrats want to do, and let's just say this. Let me try to frame this a certain way. Okay, let's go with number 9. Okay, Barr's going to send. Now, yesterday, Barr's going to send. William Barr, the Attorney General of the United States. Okay. Yesterday was asked about Obamacare. Attorney General backs the position to no longer defend Obamacare. Let the courts do their job. Let the courts do their job. So he goes to the subcommittee, Appropriations Subcommittee, all right? And this is the chair, number 14, Nita Lowry, Democrat House Appropriations Chairwoman. Redacted Mueller report coming soon. They went nuts yesterday because he says they're working with the special counsel. Now, you remember Mueller, Robert Mueller, special counsel, was just last month. Was it just last month that he was the Democrat hero? Remember, the special counsel, has not been 6 weeks ago, that they wanted to pass a law. They wanted to pass things protecting him. They begged to let him finish his report. Everything. It's like every single night on CNN, MSNBC, everywhere, ABC, all the deep state media, it's not even 2 months ago that Mueller's our guy. Mueller's on our side. You're getting ready to get it because Bob's going to drop the shoe on you. That was it. Mueller, you would have thought with the media that Bob Mueller, special counsel, was definitely ready to come out and just end Trump's presidency overnight. When the Mueller report came out and the Attorney General released 4 pages, it was supposed to be enough, according to the Democrats, and this is true whether you want to believe it or not. It was supposed to be that point where Donald Trump would make a decision to make a Richard Nixon move and go to the American people. This is how bad they want it. And I know there's some out there that say it's ridiculous, but it's not. They thought that this would be just enough for him to go to the American people and do that Oval Office address and say, as of noon tomorrow, I will resign the presidency of the United States effective noon tomorrow. They thought it was going to be that kind of bombshell. Period. They thought that Trump was going to get wind and say, I better get out of town now. They thought we were going to get the Marine One salute. Goodbye. I'm serious. That's exactly what they thought. They totally don't know what to do now. And I know what they're going to do, but they don't know what to do because some things are getting ready to happen. Now, if you look at number 15, all right, Attorney General Barr redacted Mueller's report coming soon. Barr won't say whether White House has been giving a look at the report. Now, they keep pushing. Does the White House have the report? Have they seen the report? What the media will never tell you is the actual laws and the actual privilege and power the executive branch has. You do know this morning if Donald Trump calls up and says, send me the report, they got to send it. I'm telling you. But they asked Attorney General Barr that yesterday. Has the White House seen the report? Did you send them the report? I refuse to talk anymore about the report, all right? You know, the only thing shy is I wish Barr would have looked at him and said, you damn people are crazy. But what will Mueller see? What we'll see in the redacted report? Now, he said yesterday that they were going to color code the areas. And he working with their hero, Robert Mueller. I mean, I don't understand why the Democrats won't be happy with the report they get because they're working with their hero. Why would Mueller agree to redact things that could bring Trump down? Stop and think about it. Why would Mueller work with the Attorney General to redact areas of the report that can end Trump tomorrow? Why not? 4 types of redaction: grand jury material, classified information, ongoing investigations, info that harms privacy and reputation interest of the third parties, the perennial third parties. Sorry, can't get my P's together this morning. That's what will be redacted. But here's what they want, because I'm getting ready to go into it. They want a full report, unredacted. Because what do they have to do? The Democrats and the deep state media that defended their defense team, okay? The deep state media has to prepare a defense for what's about to come up. Because remember, all through the Mueller report investigation, on a daily basis, the New York Times, the Washington Post, Axios.com, the Atlantic, the New Yorker, you name it, had a leak out of the report or the investigation. A leak. The media kept playing, right? Every day. What we will not see is the media play every single day the next investigation. They won't do it. What they need is they need this full report so they can leak little things on a daily basis to try to run smokescreen for what's about to come up. Let's play this one clip from the Attorney General, and then we'll go into some tweets that the President has sent out and what's about to happen today.
Is now that President Trump has been exonerated of Russia collusion, is the Justice Department investigating how it came to be that your agency used a salacious and unverified dossier as a predicate for a FISA order on a U.S. citizen?
The Office of the Inspector General has a pending investigation of the FISA process in the Russian investigation, and I expect that that will be complete probably in May or June, I am told. So hopefully we'll have some answers from Inspector General Horowitz on the issue of the FISA warrants. Go ahead. More generally, I am reviewing the conduct of the investigation and trying to get my arms around all the aspects of the counterintelligence investigation that was conducted during the summer of 2016.
Are you investigating who leaked the existence of the FISA order against Carter Page?
Who what?
Are you investigating who leaked the existence of a FISA order against Carter Page?
I haven't seen the referrals yet from Congressman Nunes, but obviously if there's a predicate for an investigation, it'll be conducted.
Okay. Now, what will the media not tell you? They will not talk about Devin Nunes, the representative, I think he's from California, wherever he's from. They will not talk about his referrals. They will not talk about the criminal referrals as far as the leaks. Don't talk about it. Barr is going to look at Nunes's criminal referrals, and it'll be conducted. An investigation will be conducted. You don't hear that. That's the Attorney General of the United States of America yesterday. They will not talk about it. You did not see it in the headlines, okay? You do not see. Now, it'll pop up on Fox News. It'll pop up on Fox Business. It will pop up today, obviously, on Mark Levin, Rush, some of the guys and ladies on the right that have talk shows. It'll pop up there. But where's the headlines, okay? If you're driving down the road and you've got your foul language music going, I'm serious. We can't use, well, we should not. Okay, let me rephrase that. We should not be using the N-word. But you look up, I want you to look up something today. And kids are listening to this. It's on all of their, they don't have iPods anymore. I don't know what the hell they do. But your teenagers, not my kids would never do that. Just type in YouTube, fresh out the bed. Fresh out the bed, fresh out the bed. Just, I think that'll bring it up. And listen to that song. Kids are listening to it. Where the hell am I at? Back to this. The media will not blow up the headlines. Nunes files, I think, 8 referrals, criminal referrals. What did the Attorney General say? It will be conducted. What did he also say? He's reviewing the conduct of the investigation. You see, there was nothing there. This started from zero. It's fraudulent from day one. This is a total fraudulent investigation with zero, nothing there. A phony dossier paid for by the DNC. The dossier. Now, what does he say? Horowitz. Okay? That's the Inspector General. FISA warrants, the misuse or the corruption with the FISA court and the FISA warrants. The Inspector General Horowitz's investigation and report should be coming out in May. Let's see, January, February, March, April 10th, May, or June. We're right 3 or 4 weeks. Why do you think they want that damn dossier? I mean, they want that damn Mueller report now. Why do you think they want it now? Do you realize the headlines that's possibly getting ready to come out from Horowitz's report, the Inspector General? That they're going to have a tough time, because what happens after the headlines of the Inspector General is you have an Attorney General that may use that. You have a Lindsey Graham that may use that and ask the Department of Justice. You may have several push the Department of Justice for a special investigator to look into this matter. You see, I'm reviewing the conduct of the initial investigation. What caused this? I'm reviewing in 2016. He's already reviewing the conduct of that. And in the review of the conduct, when he gets questioned on a special counsel, he may be saying, yes, it's time. There's a couple things. Let me just frame this, okay? Let's go to the Twitter deck, the President of the United States. And I'm going to tell you, I don't say this enough, you need to follow Judicial Watch. Tom Fitton over at Judicial Watch, God bless you, man. All right, keep up the good work and do everything you can to try to save this country. All right, the history books, this guy's going to be in the history books. Judicial Watch yesterday, breaking. Judicial Watch announces today, this was yesterday, it uncovered 422 pages of FBI documents showing evidence of cover-up. Discussions related to Clinton email system with Platte River Networks, one of the vendors who managed the Clinton email system. This is yesterday, okay? Then also from Judicial Watch, retweeted by the President, Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton discussed, it's a video, you can go on there and watch it, it's their video, discussed in his weekly update, okay? Discussed the Trump coup in his weekly update. It was all based on the fraudulent dossier created by the Democrat National Committee and Hillary Clinton's campaign. Secretly, of course, it was known that the dossier had no credibility. And that flips us right over to the Attorney General saying, hey, the Inspector General's report is coming out. FISA warrant corruption will get looked at May or June. I am reviewing the conduct of the initial investigation, what brought that on in 2016, and Nunes's referrals, Devin Nunes criminal referrals, which James Comey, there's going to be some people that leak to the media that may go to prison. Okay, I'm going to tell you, if this turns out the way it should and the direction it may be going, George Papadopoulos on the front page getting slapped with 14 days for being a national security advisor in the campaign, you know, Paul Manafort getting slapped, all right? General Flynn getting slapped. This is nothing. They lied to Congress, and actually, we won't go down that road. They're just ticky-tack, right? It's like when an official throws a flag. That's a ticky-tack call. This corruption, these people are going to be actually tied to it. See, nothing, all right, and we'll take another break, but let me just say this. Absolutely nothing. If you look at all the people that are indicted, Michael Cohen, okay, that piece of garbage in New York, Michael Cohen, all right, Flynn, the list goes on, even nothing connected to Russian collusion, nothing connected to the Trump campaign and any, collusion with Russia, nothing connected to it. The difference will be all the names and faces that come up in the next investigation will directly be a connection to the corruption. James Comey's face should come up and say that his leaks and what he did was corrupt, and he should be going to prison for that. Not an unrelated. Everything Trump and the Mueller investigation, everybody Bob Mueller indicted is unrelated to the President of the United States. The next level, everything will be related to the crime. Okay, I'm going to take a break. When we come back, I want to talk a little more about what's getting ready to happen today within the next hour. Okay, within the next hour, there should be some more groundwork that should put some of our clues together that we're talking about this morning. I'm your host, BKP. Let's take a break.